welcome to the third part of a 5-part series on how to beat writer's block. If you watch this whole video and answer the question correctly at the end, you will win something from this video, but you have to keep watching to win. Part 3 of how to beat writer's block. Burn your pages. There's a subtitle for today's tip: burn your pages or change your relationship to your story. It's about taking it off the page and touching it in some way that will shift you out of the place you're blocked. I still remember the New Year's Eve 3 years ago. Not a good New Year's Eve for me. I was going through a particularly bad bout of depression and things just seemed bad, very bad. I had this manuscript of this book that I'd been working on for all these years, and I really wanted to part ways with it. I wanted to sort of move on to the next stage of my life and my writing, the next project. So I decided that I was going to burn this manuscript. And I burned it. I sat there around the fire pit on New Year's Eve and I fed page after page into the flames. And I watched my words shrivel. Sometimes I could see specific words and specific character names, and then they would dissolve into ash. The thing about fire is it's transformative, right? It's alchemy. It turns something into something else. So I was watching these character names and these scenes curl and coil and turn into red embers and gray ash. It felt magical. It felt like it was transforming into something bigger and better. And yes, then it dissolved because that's what ash does. It felt like once that story had burned down to ash, it freed me up to explore another story. And actually, within 3 months, I got an offer on another book. Next tip for changing your relationship to your pages: shred them. This is a manuscript page from the 8th revision of my debut novel, Heart of Thorns. As you can see, there's some notes on there. It's like waves breaking on the ocean. I was saying this video is just about destruction. It's just Bree burning and tearing things up. Sometimes you have to destroy something to find the new thing. When I was writing my first novel, there was a period of time where I completely hit a wall. I printed up the manuscript pages and I took them to my collage class. And I sat there and I started to shred them. Then something else happened. I started to lay out the strips of paper onto a cardboard square. I found photographic slides. I started laying the slides over the words in the strips of paper. I could illuminate one word, mask another word. What was amazing about doing this was I found another story hidden in my story. Looking at all of these layered, torn, jagged words, I put these slides over everyone she loved would just disappear. I didn't mean to find that sentence, but something about that sentence unlocked the entire book for me. I hadn't realized that that was Pem's fear, that everyone she loved would disappear. I didn't plan that to be here. I was just shredding pieces of my manuscript without having any bigger plan about what I would do with them, but then I was able to find this message in my own work. It exploded the story for me. All of a sudden, I understood something about her that I hadn't known before. There are other ways to use images that aren't necessarily a collage. A couple weeks ago, I went to my favorite thrift shop, where they now know my name. Inside this creepy ghost thing are photographs. There are so many weird, wonderful images here. Like, look at that adorable baby. Who's that baby? This fabulous group of 4 women and a little baby on someone's hip. Just take any one of these pictures and write a story about him. I mean, look at that creepy little kid. Look at this beautiful woman. What is she thinking about? What does she want in her life? There's so many options. People are so interesting. And these are real people that you can put in your story to flesh it out. Magnet! A little bag of word poetry. Magnets are amazing because literally you are changing your relationship to words by picking random words and sticking them onto something magnetic. I'm just gonna throw some magnets on the mouse. Let's see what stuck. Literally one magnet stayed. In hindsight, maybe you more selectively choose some words at random and then stick them on your mug. Voyager, humpback, did, blubber, submerge away. There's like definitely a Moby Dick theme there. Maybe a character has a dream, or maybe a character in my contemporary novel gets an assignment to write an essay about Moby Dick. This changes your relationship with words by making it something you can touch and hold, and that just changes the way your brain is processing words. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it, subscribe. Answer this question correctly. What was the sentence that was revealed in my collage with the photo slides over the words? Be the first to type that sentence into the comments below, and you will win the word word magnet set that I used in this film. Please exercise caution when lighting things on fire. Do not paper cut yourself when shredding. Speak freely or forever. Speak freely. Speak freely or forever. I can't. Speak freely or forever hold your manatee.